Hey guys, playing some more Nikke. Having a little bit of different setup today, where I just show full screen on one side of the screen and then just the camera because I don't want to really have the black bars on the screen like previous video. I think this looks better, but let me know what I should do. I kind of took this format from Rhymestyle. I've been watching him a lot, and he also did mobile games, so I think he flipped it around, like gameplay on the other side, and I put gameplay on the right side. Let me know. So playing some more Nikke. I'm currently at chapter 7. So far really liking the game, but I'm starting to hit like a difficulty curve now, where I have to wait for the outpost thingy to hit, so I can get more resources to actually level up my my Nikkes. So these are my current. Let's just go over. I got pretty lucky in the gacha pulls, I think. Modernia is pretty good. Rapunzel is also great for healing. I was just pulling on the Alice banner. I've heard Sentry is also pretty good. I kind of want to get Liter as well because she has a good a burst 1. So yeah, pretty happy so far. So let's just do some gameplay. We'll talk a bit about my experience, and yeah, let me know if you want to play it or if you have any questions on it, or if I should make certain videos about this. I could do something about the tower thing. I'm currently at the 50th floor, but I need to upgrade my Nikkes a little bit to be able to kill it. So during battle, I also noticed you have like this auto mode at the left top. You can actually select 2 icons, auto and some crosshair thing, and if you enable them both, they will auto aim and auto shoot everything on screen. So I'll just turn it off for now. I think this is auto aim. Yeah. So every character has a burst ability, like shown on the right side, and you kind of want to chain them together. So burst 1, and then a burst 2, and then a burst 3. And every character has like a special ability on the burst and a Modernia is just sick. And on the full burst as well. So Modernia gets unlimited ammo for 15 seconds. And extra damage and some other stuff as well. I think Rapunzel does some healing. Dang. So yeah, I think a good burst 1 for Liter, I think, because she reduces cooldown and gives some buffs to your characters as well. I think that's pretty good. Let me turn the auto mode on again because I mean it's pretty good. Honestly, for some levels you cannot really do the auto mode, but for this one you can. Oh, just 30 more seconds, come on. So the auto is pretty good, except in some cases when you're kind of weak. Oh, so close. Like some of the EX stages, you can't actually use the burst, the auto. You have to do it yourself. And for certain bosses, like they have certain mechanics where you have to hit this giant red circle on the screen. The AI doesn't want to do that sometimes, so it's better to like to just play yourself, you know. It also drains your battery so much. I mean, I'm currently at 13% or something, so I hope I can still make a little bit of this video. Currently chapter 7. This place is huge as well. Look, my power is kind of lower than the recommended one. But my Modernia is so great. She carries most of the battles. So every map has secrets as well. So you can hunt for some secrets. Currently there's an event, and based on the rubies you can get, You can get like 50 every stage or something, and for the events you also can get some rupees, and you can get tickets for the gacha as well. There is a 200 pull pity on the gacha, and after 40 pulls you can select a wish character. You have to select 15 wish characters, and then there is a higher chance of getting that character when you pull an SSR character. And the 200 pull is kind of it carries over to the next banner, so it's not too bad. You know, you can just do 200 pulls, and then whenever you want to get a character, you can just get that character from the banner by using the pity. So it's not like Octopath where you have to pull for that specific banner and then use your points on that banner. That's not the case. So that being said, it's a pretty generous game, but it keeps bugging you with payment options. Like every time you read a stage, it's like, oh, buy this for 17 euros or 18 euros, whatever it is. That's not so fun. And again, I was able to play through up to stage 6 or something, chapter 6 I mean, and at that point I actually had to wait a day to get more resources from the town. You unlock like a little town system, and I just had to wait until I got more resources to level up. So yeah, I expect you can just play until chapter 6 at least, or day 1. And then day 2 you can get to chapter 7. I'm currently on day 3, I think. So far really enjoying it, really enjoying the music as well. And this autoplay feature is great. You can just play the stages and watch the girls do the stuff. Look at Modernia doing like... Sorry. I feel like the rates are also 4% to get an SSR, which is for most banners I think, and for the friendship banner and the general banner it's like 2% to get an SSR, but for the monthly banners or weekly banners, whatever they are, you can get 4% for SSR, which is pretty big, because you do 25 pulls and you get an SSR. Most games don't have that. Being able to pull an SSR in 25 hits. So pretty generous. The admins also have, like the devs have a lot of codes as well you can use. Lots of free rubies or free diamonds, premium currency, whatever you want to call it. Lots of items, lots of events, lots of story is great. Everything's voice acted as well. You can choose between Korean, Japanese, Chinese, I think as well, and then English. Graphics are great, gameplay is great, music is great. It's like you have these AFK games where you have to be like play a little bit and it's not really fun, and you have to wait a long time to get more resources and stuff. This game is actually fun. Sure, you have to wait, but it is pretty cool. For an idle game, it's definitely my top 5. Maybe even top 3. So let's just do a little bit more gameplay until we get like, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. Let's just record a little bit. We can find something to talk about. You also have like these gifts you can give to the girls, and they get like special stories. It's I don't know, I just like the game, man. And even though I'm weaker, if you have like a good team comp and if I turn off the auto and do some stuff myself, I also would be able to probably do a little bit better than the AI. So the recommended power thing is not like set in stone. You can do it when you're a bit weaker. But I think I'm hitting my limit pretty soon. Being almost 1,000 lower than the recommended power, so jeez. Let's just listen to the music a bit. It's not like the AI is bad as well. I mean, look at that. The AI is like switching, zooming over the place. Just has different priorities you as a human would have. Like you would prioritize certain mobs first, which can buff or heal the boss, for instance. And the AI just doesn't do that. The AI just shoots whatever it can. Yeah. You can also find hidden items in the map, like I said before, and some of them are kind of required to build your town. There's a ton of guides on the internet as well where to find the items, but they also house OST. Like you can actually find music from the game and listen it while playing the game, and you could plug in your headphones and just start playing the game, and just for the soundtrack, you know, which. It's pretty cool when games do that, right? They add the soundtrack as a collectible. So, yeah. And spoilers. It seems that Modernia, I haven't found her in the story yet, but it seems that Modernia is actually Miriam from the first chapter of the game. She got like brainwashed by the enemy, remember? And then she died. And then they apparently took her body and rebuilt her into a rapture. And I think there's another character, Nihilistic or something, who's also Nikke turned into rapture. And you can actually unlock them both by doing the gacha and stuff. And both of them are pretty good characters. So this is Modernia. She has a little bit things of Miriam as well in her design, and she is a great unit, probably one of the best in the game, I think. And she always talks about bandages as well in her stories, so it's super cute. And the jiggle physics, man, in this game. This game is like. I didn't know the butt had this many muscles to move, okay? But this game is like, and the thighs, man, like Annis has these little straps on her thighs, and you can see like the fat of the leg is kind of moving on top of it. It's so realistic. Why did they do this? And the poses, I mean, Neon. Here with showing her butt pose. Why does she stand like that? It doesn't make it. Nobody stands like that when talking to somebody. Like, it's so funny. Let's see. What should I answer here? Sure. So finish the. Oh, now we got a hidden item. It's the first one in this one. So sometimes like I think the mandatory items are actually marked with little glowy orbs on the screen, so they are pretty common to find them, and the hidden ones are actually just hidden on the map. Like it might be the blueprints and stuff might be like the little orby things. The rest is just hidden. So I'm just moving across the map a little bit now, trying to find some items, which I probably can't find. They might not even be here. Oh. I'll check the guide later. So let's do a few more battles here. Like, I love how this game doesn't really block you from progressing if you can, if you want. You can just play the game No need to buy stupid energy packs and stuff. Only for the events. You have to like the daily resource item thingies. You can get them from simulation battles, and there's a limit of 8, I think. Tribe Tower, you can do just whatever. Interception, you can do 3 every day. And the event, which is currently out, you can do only 5 a day. And yeah, there's not a real limit on how much you can play, basically. Unless you are hitting the cap. Like I am close to hitting the cap right now, where I cannot really keep up with my weaker Nikkes, so I have to wait a day or buy stuff to level them up. So I'm just gonna wait a day, and then I can probably progress to story 8, and then I have to wait 1 or 2 days, and then I can finish story 8 and 9, and etc. etc. Then I can start playing hard mode as well. I think I already unlocked hard mode from chapter 5, so maybe I should be going back to the hard mode stages. They might be a little bit easier, so I can get more resources, get more stones for summons. I don't know. What did I talk about? You have also limit breaking. You can use your dupes for limit breaking. You can limit break an SSR 3 times, SR 2 times, and a rare unit just once. And they start at max level 80, then 120, then 160, and then 200. And SRs have a cap of 160, and rares have a cap of 120. And once they are max limit broken, so you have 2 copies already, you can find 7 additional copies to boost their stats by 5% for each copy. So you can get a max of 35% boost and a max level of 200. And once you reach 10 dupes for a character, so the character plus 10 dupes, so you have to pull them 11 times, you can get a prism option when selecting them as your profile picture. I'm not sure what the prism thing is. I think it like shines like in Yu-Gi-Oh! You have like these little hollow thingies. Might be something like that. Which not many people have, and you really have to build very hard to get it. Because there is a limit to how many times you can pity a character, which might reset every banner, might reset every month. I'm not really sure. But you can't just like pity and do 1000 pulls and then pity them 5 times. It doesn't work like that. Or you have to pull them from the banner themselves, which there are so many girls who would be able to do that easily. Yeah, game is also not very hard to reroll. I did continue until I got this girl at the right bottom. She's pretty good with her burst 1 as well. Burst 2, I mean. So I just decided to quit it. You have to make a new account every time, which is kind of annoying. Like salted emails, like a +1 after your Gmail or something. It's very time consuming. Other games have like the skip tutorial. I just failed the mission. Other games have like the skip tutorial button. This game doesn't have that, so you have to play through the tutorial, which takes like maybe 30 minutes at max, and then you have to do a poll, for instance, and if you don't like what you get, you have to retry again 30 minutes. It's not a lot of fun. So let's just play a little bit here. Currently we are using... Oh, I thought I had Modernia as well. That's a waste. So you can see Modernia is just wailing on these characters. She goes so hard. I'm not sure if I actually get this, because they are so strong, dude. Okay, we're still doing kind of okay. We have to survive for 30 seconds. Let's get Modernia in there to hit these guys a little bit. Quickly. 14 seconds, I'm not sure if we can make it. There's still so much to be done here. Thank God. So we actually managed to clear it, and the only difference was that I was actually playing a little bit while keeping the auto on as well. It can get in the way sometimes, but it's still doable if that didn't work. Ah, so that's my battery life. So that's the end of the video. Sorry it ended so abruptly. Battery down. For 20 minutes, 15% is just gone. So it drains your battery a lot. I want to thank you so much for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.